Hello everyone, I'm Wu Si with the Xinhua News Agency. The place where I stand now is the Guizhou Anshun Huangguoshu Airport. Speaking of Huangguoshu, I believe many of us must be familiar with the Anshun Huangguoshu waterfall. Yes, the waterfall is just located in the Anshun city. Not just being a city famous for its waterfall, it's also an important aviation city in China. Since 2017, the Guizhou Huangguoshu Flight Conference has been held for 3 consecutive years. This year, it has an opening ceremony, an air flight show, an aviation performance, and other culture and aviation-related activities like auto show and food carnival. As the highlight of this flight conference, this year's air flight show invited 10 foreign planes. In addition to the traditional display of aerobatics, which only involves aircrafts, it also introduces pickups, automobiles, motorcycles, and L-39 jumbo jets. Since it's the first time for most of them to be showcased in China, well now, let's just take a look and enjoy the visual feast above the Huangguoshu Airport.
虽然我们在地面上看他做这个正襟走的飞行表演动作的时候，这位高克文斯身体仍然要承受很大的坐在重压。我们都知道，在打秋天的时候，如高向低运动的时候，我们心里头呼一下。很多坐汽车的朋友啊，从高的路段突然向低的路段速降的过程中，我们的心里。
Wow, we can see an aircraft joins hands with a pickup. What will happen? An aircraft will land on a galloping pickup and then take off again. Does it sound crazy? Yes, but now you are about to witness this incredible scene. The strong top cap is a star plane that can take off and land in places where other aircraft are afraid to go.
黄色的小熊飞机随着皮卡车的速度加大，它也在增加自己的发动机的马力，抬起了尾轮。现在随着速度增大，它突然加大飞行的仰角。哦，现在是摇摆机这种独特的方式向所有的到场嘉宾观众表示致意，欢迎大家来到现场观看他的精心表演。 这位飞行员啊，格雷格·布恩斯啊，过去是空军的一名老飞行员，也可以说是航空老兵了。驾驶这种轻型的小型飞机，轻型中型小型飞机啊，得心应手啊，非常娴熟从容。那么看似简单娴熟的天地轻轻远远的这种表演啊。 实际上，他们在空间也经过了多次的艰苦磨练。首先，飞机多大的速度，皮卡车行驶多大的速度，怎样默契配合，在接触皮卡车的瞬间，依然保持多大的速度，必须经过长时间的训练。
In this flight show, there are 6 world-famous aerobatic teams, 11 internationally acclaimed aerobatic pilots, and 12 top stunt show airplanes. So just now we have enjoyed these brilliant performances. Now it's time to have a talk to those stunt show pilots. So now it's time to welcome our American pilot.
Thank you.
Yeah, Greg.
Greg Coons.
Yeah, Greg Coons. So, is it the first time for you to be in China?
Well, this is the second event that I've been able to be a part of, and hopefully not the last.
Yeah. And what's your impression on this kind of flight performance?
Well, they're putting on a really nice air show with a lot of variety. They've got all kinds of formation flying and some really kind of stunt action with motorcycles, and some crazy guy lands on top of a pickup truck.
Yeah, I see. And I think most of us must have enjoyed this kind of flying show in China. So, what's your evaluation on the China's aviation industry, and what impresses you most in this flight conference?
Well, I know it's a very fast-growing industry in China, and they're starting to be in the construction of aircraft. The last show I did was in Wuhan. It was an expo, and they were showing off what China's building and I think what's up and coming in China, and I was very impressed. Had a lot of stuff for young people to learn, and flight simulators in it, and a lot of very interesting aircraft. It's pretty exciting here.
Yeah, and thank you. And now let's continue to enjoy the flight performance in this field.
我们只好用大数的用作当前巨头世界也破坏地球引力过滤器接触列入不明空气当中，安全机场。400多位的这就是班机座特别跟2队的队长保罗贝内特，正在跑道的一侧进行编队进入转弯，驾驶着浅黄橘黄色飞机的，这就是班机侧侧界飞行员跟注意的啊！我们现在注意在跑道两侧一东一西，西面2架僚机。机座横队23角的机械编队，3角编队图形规范紧凑，做着长长尾翼，改出了大坡度着撞鞍，重新进入燃场，快速停场之后，随同拉升，大洋角形拉升飞编队持续打感动的两位跑出来，对面大地形成一路突然向上手把成功。这些队长们报道的中加速的是航空多载现要出现，物理动态机械失误发生拒绝升级3年135枚地轻，回到回落直秀飞机上重稳，这是为我们表演了一个非常著名的高难度的组合拳和解放军编队表演动作。那么这3位飞行员是来自澳大利亚飞行员，澳大利亚飞行员给这个动作起了一个独特的名称，叫做老虎打滚。
The pilots are performing different patterns. We can see that the pattern showing in the air is visible even 10 kilometers away. This team can carry out an air flight show with 1 to 5 airplanes.
拍的时间解说员可以告诉大家，他们这是编成了一个方正形的编队图形，前面4架阵营组成了一个斜向的钻石菱形编队， 后面一架飞机跟在2号僚机后面，好像飘摆在空中的一只小风筝。这个风筝编队规范完整，紧凑而紧密。这种飞机的最大航程可以达到1200公里。它的起飞速度在140公里，降落的速度呢，必须保持在150公里以上。另外，F-4辆飞机它的起飞滑跑距离不到250米。如果在地面上乘搭这种飞机的话，它的空重仅仅是600多公斤。飞在第一个掌机位置的飞行员呢是联勤队长萨里康耀，这是一位非常优秀的飞行员，他有着7000多个飞行小时的后航经历。他的尾僚机是布伦特汉迪，左僚机日本帝国，右僚机呢是凯伊朱哈尼，另外尾僚机呢是阿水。阿水是一位优秀的波兰飞行员。那么，这位优秀的飞行员，曾经多次来中国进行飞行表演，在各大航展。这位优秀的飞行员的带领下，4架战鹰组成了一个规范的菱形编队。按照速度升高改变180度的飞行方向。那么慢滚道飞机速度下降改变180度的飞行方向。我们不断的向大家介绍筋斗。这个筋斗实际上简单的说来就是飞机绕横轴做360度的飞行，这就是它最简单的定义。很多农业烟肉原地打滚儿，以这种独特方式和大家进行地面互动。好，让我们用手机、照相机记录下精彩的镜头。谢谢阿特尔，谢谢这位优秀的飞行员。
Then let's enjoy the performance of an L-39 jumbo jet alone. The L-39 jet trainer is known as Aerobatic. Its maximum flying speed can reach about 800 kilometers per hour. The roar of its engine leaves a deep impression on audiences.
2个180度的定位轮转完成了这个360度的横滚动作，退场的时候接连又做着2个360度的横滚。自考的这位美国飞行员的年龄是为数不详之际，曾经在几个世界级的比赛当中获得过优异的成绩。他驾驶的这种拉特9教练国际飞行教练水平呢，也不算是顶尖级的教练机，但是 在维护的复杂程度和保养难度方面，都比 XA4海飞机动力的315匹马力的 X 零发动机的维护难度要大很多。
So now we are very honored to invite Skip Stewart to share his experiences in this conference. Now, Skip, please introduce yourself briefly.
I'm an airshow pilot from Memphis, Tennessee in the United States, and I'm flying a extreme airshow sequence here for you guys this week. I'm very honored to be here. This is my second time to this show, and I hope everybody enjoys it.
Yeah, thank you, Stuart. And now, since it's already been the third time for you to be in China, yes?
No, it's about the 9th time.
Oh, the 9th time. Okay, brilliant. And what's your evaluation on the Chinese aviation industry now? And what are your experiences? You can introduce.
Yes, it's very exciting to be a part of this. I could tell that China's putting a lot of effort into general aviation, which is exciting. It's always fun to see the crowds around here, a lot of them that haven't seen air shows like this before. So I'm honored to be a part of it. It's very exciting.
Yeah, we're very honored to have you here. And so we can see that you are just the first one in the United States to introduce this kind of techniques in the aerobatics. And how do you think of this kind of skills?
Well, it takes a lot of training. Obviously, both Cody, who jumps over me on a motorcycle, and myself have been doing this for years. I've been flying for over 30 years. I've been doing this type of air show flying for more than 20 years. And it just takes a lot of training and dedication in order to do it safely.
So what are the greatest difficulties for you to practice this kind of skill?
Well, time and money, I guess, is the two things. But it's also very physical. You have to be in good shape. You pull a lot of G's, which is very difficult, very hard on the body. Tries to pull your skin off and your arms out of the socket. So you have to train pretty often in order to keep up a G tolerance and stay fit enough to do it. But if you enjoy it, it's not that difficult.
So, how do you say? Maybe we can say, how do you think of this kind of conference in Guizhou Airport?
Well, I've been to air shows in 16 countries, and so I've got to see this type of thing quite a bit in the way that a lot of countries do this type of thing. So it's nice to see that China's putting so much effort into doing it correctly, and also nice to see that they are introducing the public to what we call general aviation that we take for granted in the United States. But to see it spread over here and to be a part of it, like I said, it's very exciting to be a part of, and it's also nice to see it done well.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you, Skip, and that's all for this interview. Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
这一类安角飞机的机动外形属于比较紧实、小巧轻盈，适应能力比较强。所以呢，安角飞机在操作修整的跑道，就是草地
And after enjoying such a wonderful performance, do you want to join us to come to Guizhou, to Anshun, or to China to enjoy this kind of brilliant performance? And that's all for today. Thank you.